Hello, I'm Dr. Mo. Today I'm going to take you on a journey. And due to travel restrictions, I have decided that we all are going inside the human body. Things can get pretty turbulent in there, so fasten your seatbelts. We're going to start at the level of the blood vessel, and every video I'm going to take you to a different organ. So get ready. Let me put my gear on. And let's start. So our journey begins here. This is inside a blood vessel. Let's take a closer look. We're going to get into this very tiny vehicle and then we're going to stream through the blood vessel. Now we are inside the blood vessel. You can see the different types of cells. You can see the wall of the blood vessel. Now we're going to go through these cells. Let's start by the red blood cell. It's called also erythrocytes. These are the cells that carry the oxygen through the blood and also transfer carbon dioxide. It's about 45%. Then the white blood cells or leukocytes. These are like less than 1% of the blood cells. It protects our body from infections and viruses and bacteria. The other types are thrombocytes or platelets. These are responsible for fixing damaged blood vessels and clotting. And if you look out there, you can see a tear in the blood vessel. That's pretty interesting. That should not exist here. So let's take a closer look at that tear in the blood vessel. Wow, this is huge. You can see here, this is the blood vessel and there is a tear there and you can see outside the blood vessels. Now we expect the macrophages to come and start searching for invading antibodies. Looks like someone or something is trying to invade the blood vessels. So let's get inside there. We have to get much smaller to be able to fit in there. Oh my god, look how big this thing is. This is a macrophage. We are outside a macrophage at this point. We're looking at the surface of the macrophage. You can see the structure of the cell membrane over there. This is the cell membrane. You can see the channels, you can see the cell receptors, and you can see the bilayer or the two layers of the cell membrane. Water and oxygen can go through the cell membrane. This is O2 and this is H2O. Larger molecules such as glucose can go through the channels itself. This is the channel we're looking at down there. Larger objects like bacteria and viruses require special access to gain access to the macrophage. We're now entering the macrophage. We're becoming smaller and smaller. We're inside the macrophage now. You can see the cell membrane that we are actually inside of now. We are now inside, submerged in the cytoplasm. Luckily we have enough light here. The cytoskeleton of the cells is made of these strands. There are three different types of strands. They're called the cytoskeleton. These are microfilaments, which are the thinnest strands. These are about 7 nanometer in diameter. And then there's the intermediate filaments. They have a diameter of about 10 nanometers. Then we have microtubules with a diameter of 24 nanometers. These are big enough to be used for transfer. This protein is called kinesin. It has the ability to walk through the microtubules. You can see it has a very fancy way of walking. It of course needs energy to do this in this form of ATP to provide energy. Every steps it takes, it has to bind to an ATP molecule. You can see the small strands of ATP. It can take up to 100 steps per second. That's faster than I can walk. Now let's tag along to go through the nucleus. Where is the nucleus? Okay, we're now going through the microtubule to the nucleus. We're carried on the kinesin. We're going at a rate of 100 steps per second. So this is a diagram of the nucleus. It has its own membrane. Surrounded, this is the endoplasmic reticulum. So we're going to go inside there. Good thing that we can see where we're going. This is so magical. This is the nuclear pore. This is like the gate we're going to use to get inside the nucleus. Remember, we're in the cytoplasm right now, going to the nucleus. There are protein filaments. These are located around the edge of the pores. These basically are the guards. They're going to filter everything that's going in and going out. Luckily, we have a VIP access to go there. Hello, filaments. Okay, we're going through. We've been cleared. Everybody, right now we're inside the nucleus. This is the control center. This is the brain of the cell. This is where DNA is located and protected. What's the DNA? This is a double-stranded filament that carry the genetic information of the cell. This has all the instructions for the synthesis of proteins and important organelles needed for the function of the cell. This looks like a DNA, but it's not. It's a single strand. It's called RNA. It's responsible for protein synthesis. It's very... Now we're going out of the nucleus again. That was pretty quick inside the nucleus. I think now we're going to the other side of the nucleus, to the cytoplasm. Oh my god, look at this. This looks like a maze. What is it? This is the endoplasmic reticulum. This is basically made of flattened membrane. start with the ribosomes inside the endoplasmic reticulum to make proteins. Amino acids are used to make proteins from the DNA, from the instruction of the DNA through the RNA. Proteins or amino acids are transferred through these vesicles. What you can see over there, this is silk, so this is the mitochondria. These are free-floating organisms. This is the powerhouse of the cell. This is what creates ATP. This is very important. It has some genetic information. ATP is the power currency of the cell. It's called adenosine triphosphate. It takes the pyruvate and uses it to convert it into production of ATP in that process. Now let's find our way out of here, because it's starting to get a little bit magical for me. Okay, now we're out of, this is the macrophage. What is all this here? Looks like we have a virus attack. Oh my god, these are the viruses. It looks like the coronavirus, seriously. That's scary. Oh my god. This is how the coronavirus looks like. It's surrounding the cells. It's attacking us everywhere. Luckily we're protected outside our vehicle. It doesn't really want to hurt us, it wants to hurt the body itself. Now we can see all the antibodies that are secreted by the body trying to defend against the virus. You can see here that the antibody produced are surrounding the viruses. There's lots of them, they just keep coming. But there's lots of antibodies trying to neutralize them. But there's not enough antibodies to defend against all these viruses. This is like a war zone in here. The viruses keep coming. It's like they're taking over. This cell is not going to survive. They just keep attacking. Do you see how they just keep attacking the macrophage? They keep attacking the cells. Antibodies are not strong enough to stop them. Then we need more antibodies. Okay, we're going to leave this as an open-ended question. What will happen? Let's get out of here because this is too much for us. Whew. Oh wow, quite a journey, huh? Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey, and I'll see you again in the next video in a different journey through the human body. Take care.